if you're running a company or are a manager, you probably have a bunch of staff, and often they probably are not sure what to do, especially with specific things like company policy, privacy policy, and terms of use. So these documents can be extremely complicated, and especially new staff don't really know how to do these, and they waste a lot of time looking through them or asking other people and wasting their time as well, etc. So here's a way how you can turn all your complicated documents for your staff into one concise database or one concise chatbot where they can just ask a question and they get the answer immediately. So let's say I have only, in this example, I only have a company policy, but you can have multiple policies as well. And this is a TXT file. I do recommend using other files than PDF, because PDF is not really a text file, but it will still work. So now we will go into, if you have GPT Plus, you need GPT Plus for this, or GPT Enterprise, even better. And what you can do here is go to Explore and create your own GPT. And now we are going to make a GPT that has the knowledge of all our different policies, while also making sure that it doesn't hallucinate any information. So we really want to make sure that it's not going to invent information that's not actually on the policy, and be accurate in the information it gives. So I'm going to name this company policy. I don't need to give a description, and in the instruction is where you tell it how to act. Now I've already written out exactly a very good prompt, and I will print this in the description below. And you can use this, and right here you should write which files you have given it. Right, and this is basically just telling it, what it's supposed to do and how it's supposed to structure the answer, and that it's supposed to give quotes. Because what we found in our work is that it's really important to tell it to give quotes from the documents, to really make sure it's not inventing anything, because if it has to give quotes from the documents and quote things, then you can be sure that it's not lying, because it's actually in the documents. And then the staff can maybe also look it up. All right, and now this is where the magic happens. So here, knowledge, you can upload a file, and I will upload this company policy. Now this is of course not a real company policy from a real company. I wrote this up, and this contains a bunch of information for an e-commerce brand. So I will also turn off web browsing and DALL-E image generation, as well as I'm going to turn off, I'm not going to allow OpenAI to use this as training data. Do this especially if you have sensitive information. If you have GPT Enterprise, I think you don't have to worry about that. All right, so now I can test this out, right? So I'm going to say a customer wants a refund. And then it's going to tell me, well, how am I supposed to act, and give me a quote corresponding to this problem. So here we go. It's going to search the knowledge base, and then we will get back an answer. Here we go. Right, so I should verify the purchase of the product. Returns are accepted 30 days, etc., etc. But of course the real question is, was this accurate? And in fact this is accurate, and we get the full quote back here, 2.2, quoted from company policy, put 2.2 product returns, and it says it right here. And then I could also, as a staff member, go look this up specifically and maybe get some more information if I want to. I could also ask it to give me more information around that. But this is really helpful if you're a manager or running a company and your staff bug you or bug other people about these complicated documents because they're not sure what to do, or if this privacy policy now is this not different for people who live in the EU, and etc., etc. So this is going to be really helpful. I put this in the description. All you need for this is GPT Plus, and of course your staff would also need GPT Plus. And how you share this with them is go to save, go anyone with a link, click confirm, and then you will get the link for this. That would be this up here, right? Pretty sure. Yes. All right, perfect. Hope this was helpful. Hope you implement this. If you need any more help, contact us, and we look forward to seeing you guys again in the next one.